Started off somewhat cool. Let me look up a song.
Well, we're starting it off with some music?
I don't know.
Let's do it. Johnny Be Good.
No? Who's Johnny Be Good?
Play Johnny Be Good.
Who's Johnny Be Good?
He's a kid from Louisiana down by New Orleans. Lives way up in the wood among the evergreens. I swear. In an earth cabin or a log cabin made of earth and wood.
You're ruining my intro, man.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were going to play Johnny Be Good for the intro.
I've been listening to Blink-182 this whole time. Now we slowly fade out. Look.
Does that work?
We're going to see how good it works.
Just at least play the song one time.
All right. Yeah.
It was one of my favorite songs of all time.
Johnny Be Good. How do you spell Johnny?
J-O...
Oh, I got it. That's really southern right there. Like that?
Oh, yeah.
Is this explicit?
No. Great song. You feel like you're walking by some railroad tracks right now? In like the, I don't know.
In the 50s,
yeah.
It's black and white. You know how like the video too is all kind of funky looking?
I just was basically saying the lyrics.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good stuff. So what's going on, man?
Not a whole lot. Been a little while since we've done this. What is this, episode 4?
This is episode 4 of Into the Essence podcast.
A day-night media
A day-night media production, top of the line
productions.
script written.
Yeah, we forgot the name. But, yeah, been doing good. Just moved to Henderson. I like moving around. I think that's move number 4 this year, so it's been awesome.
I think that's probably the third place you live since we started the podcast, right?
Yeah, it is. I have lights in this one, which is a huge plus.
Wait, what? Huh?
I didn't have lights in the trailer. They didn't work.
Really?
Yeah, so
I didn't know you were living in a trailer, dude.
Yeah, I was living in a... Because rent in Santa Maria was pretty crazy. Even for like something small. Like, even if it wasn't like a nice place, rent was pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. Like $1,500 at least, right?
Oh, it was like $2,000.
Yeah.
Couldn't find unless like, and I
just
didn't
to
really
live.
want a roommate. Like, you can go on I don't even know what the app is, but like whatever the I didn't want to get like a roommate I didn't know. And
but you have a good job, right? Like
yeah.
You should be able to afford, whatever house you want as long as it's in your range, of course, right?
Up there's a little different.
But it's just hard for anyone to make
especially
good living
right now, yeah. And so I found a RV park that found an RV park. It was like $1,300 a month, utilities included. So I was like, let's do that. And Chandler had a trailer. It was small. It was tight. But
even the RV park was still $1,300?
Yeah. That was the cheapest place to live I could find up there.
That must have been a high-class area, right? Or no? It's just super
It was right
expensive.
outside of Pismo.
But that's insane. $1,300 for just an RV spot.
Yeah.
You could, rent a house here. Or that'd be your mortgage here.
Yeah. A lot of RV spots up there, they don't like to do long-term either because...
So they just,
like, it's more profitable because they're going to be rented out nightly.
Yeah.
So doing long-term kind of, they don't like to
not
do
in their
that
favor
much.
whatsoever.
So...
Because they do short-term, they can charge their top dollar for like 1 or 2 days.
Yeah,
and
exactly. And it's going to be booked every night. So...
Yeah.
Now I live in an apartment, so that's cool. First apartment I've ever lived in by myself.
That's
I
pretty
actually
cool, though.
wanted to talk about this. We ran into it on accident, but I realized I'm not much of an adult because
Really?
I've never bought a shower curtain before.
Wow.
And I went and bought a shower curtain and did not realize you have to buy the hook separately.
So how you been showering?
Well, it's a wide
Yeah.
tub, so I just kind of angle it away from.
Yeah, try not to get all the splash on the tile.
And then I just got to go buy some hooks for the shower curtain.
Yeah, dude, adulting sucks.
Yeah,
Right?
kind of does. It's kind of cool sometimes, but then
It is cool.
you got to buy a shower curtain and you don't know how.
But times like that, it kind of sucks. When I had first moved out of my parents' house, my mom does everything for me, right? I'm a mommy's boy. Just a good mom. I've never had to buy a shower curtain or, do my own laundry and stuff like that.
When did you start doing your laundry? When you moved out?
Oh, yeah, as soon as I got to college. But the thing that sucked about the laundry there, there's like one laundry room per floor. So you're probably sharing with, 60 kids? And,
You ever have any problems in the laundry room?
oh, dude, don't even get me started. I hated the laundry room.
Let's hear some laundry
They would
room
never
nightmares.
take my they would never take my tokens or quarters or whatever it was. So I think I just started using my credit card and that worked. But here's the thing. I found out, or one of my buddies found out, I think it was my roommate actually. He found out that if you just use the old Visa gift card
It'll scan.
on these machines, it'll just work forever.
That's awesome. Gaming
Yeah.
system a little bit.
Oh yeah.
You ever have any leave your clothes in there or something, or forget them for a little while?
Yeah, I think I left them in there one time for like an hour, and some kid just put it on top of the dryer, which is, it's fine. It's my fault.
That's standard practice, I think.
Oh, it's very standard, but
Like I've seen them get thrown across, like could just be scattered everywhere, and
oh, dude, I'd
could
get
be a real
pissed
nightmare.
because they'd all be full, and the one that you need, this kid has his clothes in. He's been in for an hour. You're just checking it, back and forth.
Throw them on top.
Oh yeah.
Finally,
you have to.
I walked in one time, forgot my clothes in there for a couple hours or something. All my clothes were folded and sitting on top of the dryer.
Wow.
I was like, this kid is a psychopath. Nobody is that nice of a person.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. How many friends is that gonna have?
I was like, thank you very much, but that was a wild move. You did not have to do that.
Yeah, I definitely never did that. I threw them as aggressively as I could on top of the dryer.
I just set them on top.
You didn't get mad about it?
It happened a lot. And also we didn't have to
Maybe
pay
I'm just
for it,
crazy.
which is cool. No, some people get mad. I can understand, but yeah, I think it was a little more standard for us. Like, just put them on top and move on.
But college is stressful sometimes, dude. You're trying to wash your clothes and you can't. You don't have a freaking washing machine because it's all taken up, So can your plans for the rest of the day. You don't got nothing to wear.
I dress like an 8-year-old, so it's not really a problem for me.
I mean, I guess I didn't really go anywhere. I was just hanging out in my room all day, playing video games, watching TV.
But yeah, now I'm an adult. I actually started doing my laundry in like middle school though.
Why?
Because you ever have like your mom does your laundry or something and think you lose a sock or your favorite shirts in your sister's room or something. I'd get like just couldn't handle that, so it's like I'll just do my own laundry. Solve the problem.
It's a crazy thing to think. That's a tongue twister right there.
Oh, it's hard.
When you're in 6th grade.
Yeah, there's problem finders and problem solvers in this world.
I guess that is
I'm
true.
a problem solver.
But yeah, dude, you're an adult. You're finally living on your own.
Made it. 25.
How's your apartment up there? Is it nice?
It's cool. I got a golf simulator in the apartment, like in the
Shut
clubhouse.
up.
That's why I went with this one. It cost me a little bit.
Is it free?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Your complex has a golf simulator.
Oh yeah. And an indoor basketball court.
Sounds like you're living in a pretty high class place.
It's okay.
You're gonna have to send me the address or something.
Yeah, come up.
Yeah.
Do a
have to check it
podcast
out.
in Henderson.
We could do a podcast in Henderson.
You know what
That'd
else?
be cool.
You know what else I found out was a thing when I moved up there? You ever heard of a gated community inside a gated community?
No, but that sounds very secure.
Oh, it's real secure. Dude, we went into the people I was staying with at first. When I got up there, I was staying with one of my parents' friends, and we were in there, and we were there on a golf course, and we're driving a golf cart around, kind of checking things out, and we got up to like the second gated community. And
Who is this guy? You're driving around on a golf cart in a golf course?
Yeah.
Where you live?
Yeah, not where I live. This is
Oh,
where he
okay. I
lives.
was gonna say.
I'm not. He's more big time than I am.
Yeah.
But we got up to the second gated community, and I was like, "This is crazy. I've never seen this."
Just baffled.
Yeah, and then I saw it again. We were out doing field checks for my job, and we went up like I didn't even know this place existed. It's like I don't even know what direction, but in Henderson, like go to where all the rich folks live, and then you start to like head up the mountain.
Like in Anthem, almost.
I don't know, and to even start going up the mountain, there's a second gated community inside the gated community, and this is where like big folks live. It's crazy.
Like Chris Hemsworth.
Does he live in Vegas?
He might.
If he did, he'd live up there.
I always thought a lot of the rich people lived on the north side of Vegas. No, or is that complete opposite?
Maybe they have another double gated community up there that they all live.
Yeah, because Danville's Aryan. I used to always look on his pictures and try to figure out where he lived in Vegas.
It might be up there.
I filmed a wedding one time in Anthem, Vegas. I think it's up there on the hill where you're talking about. So all right, let's just map it out. You know, you get into Vegas, you're going through Henderson, and you know that Stephanie Street?
No.
You don't know Stephanie
horrible,
Street?
like-
You know where Raising Cane's is?
No, I'm horrible, like, geographically.
All right,
I'll
I'm
get
talking
lost.
to
You
the
just
wrong
got to
guy.
explain it to me, and I'll act like I know what you're
Well, I don't really know my Vegas freeways, so I'm going to sound like kind of an idiot. Is it the 15? Yeah, just that main freeway, whatever. You're going through Vegas. I think you're heading west. But then you get on an exit and you make a left. So I think you're heading south then. But you start heading up that big mountain. I think we're talking about the same area.
Probably.
It's that Henderson Mountain.
Yeah.
But, dude, I got in like some sort of highway and we were going through all these little valleys and under these bridges and there's waterfalls. Like, where the hell am I?
Neighborhood you never even
Yeah.
knew existed.
Just crazy. But, yeah, there's some nice places in Vegas.
Oh,
I
yeah.
never knew that there's that upper echelon over there.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Well, you got to figure the mafia used to live there and stuff, so.
All the people getting picked up in Lake Mead right now.
Right.
Crazy.
But they had to have somewhere to live, those rich folk.
Get away from all the poor people.
Yeah. But that is pretty wild. They're finding all these bodies in Lake Mead. I don't like Lake Mead.
I've never been to Lake Mead.
I feel like when you're there, you almost shouldn't be there for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I think just the Vegas shadow of like sins
It feels
cast
eerie
over the lake.
almost.
Yeah, it feels eerie, you know? Feels like you're on a big open lake. You're just, kind of watching your back. Not sure what's coming from behind you.
Feel like you're about to get whacked by the
You might
mafia?
become the next body in the, in the lake. But yeah, in the ground there, because the water's been dropping, it's dropped like hundreds of feet, right? So there's no sand. It's just rock.
Really?
Oh, yeah, dude. There might be sand at the top where the lake originally was, but now it's just rock when you're walking on it. I mean, it's a little, sandy, but
Can you go out on Lake Mead? Like,
Yeah.
on boat and stuff?
yeah.
I've never. Like,
Yeah, I wake surfed there like a couple months ago.
Oh, that's cool.
We went out to Henderson for Lauren's friend's bachelor party. It was like a combined not bachelor party, but bachelorette and bachelor. It was combined. And we went wake surfing, and we got to wake surf around by like the marina right there, and then we got to go over by the Hoover Dam. That's what it's called, Hoover Dam,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, but we could like drive up to it, so
That's cool.
it's crazy how low it is when you're in there. You can see the white marks are just up there.
I'm sure that looks pretty wild too from the water.
It's pretty cool, dude. I mean, I recommend it.
You ever go over the bridge by the Hoover Dam?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Have I been over the bridge? I think I might have just lied to you.
That's okay. That's okay. I've done that before on this podcast. I think the first one I accidentally lied to you. I was like, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, I think I have been there because there's water under it. Isn't
Yeah.
there? Yeah, I think we were throwing rocks off that one time.
So we might be talking about. I don't know if you can like stop.
I don't know if it's legal.
It's definitely not legal. But I am like have a strange obsession with bridges. So that bridge I think is just the coolest.
Why?
thing. They're just cool.
Explain.
You ever go over a bridge and it feels like you're like a bridge that's actually pretty steep, and you're like, wow,
A
this is
steep
crazy.
bridge?
Yeah,
Or just like tall in the air?
tall, high, steep, anything. I'm fascinated.
Yeah, bridges are pretty cool. I like flying around bridges with my drones
Yeah, they're just awesome.
because you can fly under them, you can fly over them, you can fly next to them.
So many different things you can do with a bridge.
I guess they are pretty cool.
They are, and they're kind of like. It is even like a
It's a
normal
feat.
bridge. It's a crazy feat of engineering.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
awesome.
It's a great creation of mankind. We built this bridge over this huge canyon. You can drive cars over it.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
Dude, before you would have had to hike all the way down the canyon.
On
You
your
might,
horse?
Might die
Yeah,
just to get across the other side.
yeah.
Now we just text and Snapchat over it like
Just
it's
build
nothing.
a bridge. Yeah, texting and driving over a bridge, like that's the height of humanity.
That really is when you think about it. Yeah.
If you ever get the chance, go over. It's called the Sunshine Skyway. It's in Tampa.
Florida?
Oh yeah,
I've never been to Florida.
I love Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like it's not even the United States.
I feel like It's not. Florida's its own place.
I think
Florida,
it's third. It's like a third party or third world country almost, right?
It's like half third world country, half developed country. It's awesome. Like Florida, you ever go somewhere and you're like, these are my people.
Yeah.
Florida. I love it.
How so? Explain. Like, I've never been there.
They're just like,
I've heard about it.
I don't.
Cocaine, Cuban people.
I don't do cocaine.
Yeah, party.
It's humid.
Yeah.
You just party like carefree.
Bougie.
Yeah, I'm not a real bougie guy, but I appreciate it. Like, I appreciate the bouginess. And then there's also just half of Florida that's like
No, dude, I could
nutcases.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is everything.
I like that though.
Yeah.
It's kind of like tropical Arizona.
You nailed it, dude.
Is it really though?
Basically, yeah. Everyone's like, yeah, just do it. It is like
Tropical Arizona.
it's Mexico East. I always call Arizona Mexico North. So Florida's Mexico East.
Huh. We're on the Arizona goes all the way to Mexico, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The border?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's Mexico North, man.
We are Mexico North.
Do whatever you want.
We kind of do.
Yeah.
We can just go buy a gun right up the street.
Yeah.
You know, 5 minutes with cash.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't even need to see my ID.
Go buy a gun. Go buy some pot.
Yeah.
Don't smoke pot.
Oh. But we're talking about. Oh, I could see you. You know, down there in Florida, acting bougie, like in Miami. I could. Here's what I picture. I picture walking down like Main Street or something. You know, they got like bars on the street and the side of the road. I picture walking down with Lauren, looking my left, and just seeing you like sipping on a pina colada or something in a fake, like a fake gold chain,
It'd be a real gold chain.
Yeah, and then a nice big watch, and then a nice little collared shirt
Cigar,
with some
maybe?
flowers on it. Yeah, a cigar, some Ray-Ban sunglasses, like tilted a little bit down so I could see your eyes a little bit, like, you know.
That's me, dude.
I can see it.
I love it. I love Florida.
Yeah, I actually wouldn't mind going there. How much is it to fly there?
A couple $100.
Yeah, you could do it, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty crazy that I think about this whenever I get on a plane? You could just pay someone, $100 to $200 to basically time travel across the country.
It's crazy. Another just feat of humanity.
But it's so cheap. In is it hindsight?
I don't know what you're gonna say next. It could be hindsight. Keep
In the
going
grand
on.
scheme of things, it's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
$200 to
Yeah.
go fly across the country, where like 80 years ago you would have had to drive or walk on your horse or whatever.
I was talking to this old guy.
Take me months.
Yeah. I was talking to this old guy. He said they just talked about the amount of water they had to have with their car to drive to California. Because you got to go through the desert. Your car's probably going to overheat. Did we miss most of this on the camera?
No, you're good.
Okay.
I was just setting it so I don't have to worry about it again.
Okay. Right on.
Carry on.
Yeah, your car's probably going to overheat. Like, you have to have water bags. You're probably just going to die out in the desert.
Yeah, you're actually risking your life if you're trying to go across the country back in the day.
Crazy.
Because you don't know where you're going to eat, where you're going to get your water, where you're going to sleep. It might be freezing cold. You might encounter some pirates.
You never
Some
know.
land pirates. Some land pirates. But yeah, anyways, we went to... The reason why I'm saying this, we went to Omaha, Nebraska.
I don't know how we got there, but I'm in.
We were talking about planes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Are you
Yeah, that
here?
looked cool.
Are you here?
I'm here.
But yeah, we went to Nebraska. You ever been to Nebraska?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You used to live in Kansas.
Yeah.
Is that like a state or two up?
Nebraska's one up.
Really?
Yeah.
Directly above Kansas?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. I feel like I was kind of in your, stomping grounds
You
a
were
little
in my
bit.
neck of the woods.
Where you're in Kansas, is there a bunch of like trees,
Not really.
foliage, grass?
Just fields.
So it's pretty flat.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, this place, I've never been to a place like this. It was really, there was a lot of valleys. There wasn't mountains, right? There was kind of just like valleys up and down, but it was completely covered in brush.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I like it out there.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. It was the good life.
Yeah?
That's what they call it out there.
Really?
Yeah, that's their motto. Like the state motto.
The good life. Yeah,
good
I like
life.
Nebraska.
Or just nice.
I got a couple of buddies that are coaching at Nebraska.
Yeah, it seems like, I was going to say great, but it's a good place.
It is a good place. I think that's a good way to describe it.
Yeah. But we're on one of these highways, and you can see really far, like a mile ahead, just the road going down and then going back up. But only in the road it's clear. Everywhere else on the side of the road is just completely covered in brush. So it's pretty cool looking when you're driving around. Then I got to fly the drone too, so I could see everything.
That's really cool.
Yeah. I feel like, I was thinking about this the other day. I feel like I have a 3D model of the world almost wherever I've flown my drone, if that makes sense. Like, what average person has that in their brain, right? Think about how many more places I've seen from above than like the average dude.
That's
right?
pretty cool. Like wherever you go, you can just kind of scope it out. I really like your
That's
videos,
sick, right?
like your videos from Hawaii when you're like on a trail, but then like you said, you like start flying the drone and you can check out everything around you.
Yeah.
Except for when you lost the drone. That's a bummer.
Let's not talk about that.
Rest in peace.
But dude, that video would have been
Pour one
so
out
awesome.
for the
Yeah, on my couch. Just pour your coffee on my couch.
Shout out Human Bean, sponsored this podcast.
But yeah, I thought that was really interesting. Right?
Yeah.
I have like somewhat of a map in my head of all the places I've flown.
That's pretty cool.
So I feel like I'm a good guy if stuff ever goes down. You know, I'm kind of like our eyes in the sky or navigation almost.
That's a really good point. Are you like stocked up on batteries?
I got 4.
That'll do it.
Lost this an hour. An hour and a half.
So right now you're kind of making your pitch for like if stuff goes to shit.
Yeah.
You want me on your team.
Exactly.
Bring me.
Because I'm the recon guy.
That's a good point.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I just ordered another drone, actually. So I'll have 3 drones, which all 3 batteries each. So I have 11 or 10 batteries because I have 4 for one. So that's about 3 hours worth of flight time. Then we could recharge them.
The recharging might be a problem. If stuff really went to shit,
Yeah. Solar? We could figure out something.
we'll figure something out.
But think about
That's a
it.
good point.
If enemies, if we think there's enemies in the area, I could fly up the drone and do a little recon. Be like, no, guys, we're good. I didn't see anything. Like an eagle. Isn't that pretty crazy?
That is pretty cool. You're like Habib.
Yeah. Dude, I checked the mail the other day from my couch.
You what?
Yeah. I walked outside.
Oh, from your couch.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said for your couch.
Yeah. No, I walked outside, put the drone on the ground, flew it up in the air, sat on the couch, and flew it to the mailbox because I didn't want to go to it.
How'd you check inside of it?
I just looked to see. So I have our mailbox system pretty dialed.
Okay.
I check it pretty often, probably twice a day.
That's excessive.
All right, I was waiting on some cash, all right?
Okay.
But I can tell if she's stocked it or not because she'll always close the parcel boxes. Like, you know how sometimes you'll get in the mailbox and they'll give you another key for the bigger box because your Amazon box is in there. If those are open, I know that she hasn't been there, right? It's not fresh, so.
That's awesome.
Pretty interesting, right?
That's cool. What have you been up to recently?
We went to Nebraska, dude, so I've been trying to talk about that. We went to Nebraska and we went to the zoo. Zoos are sad, man.
Sad.
Do you like zoos?
I like zoos.
I feel like they're kind of sad.
What about the ones where it's like a rescue center? Like they're taking in animals that people.
I feel like most of them probably are, right?
I think a good percentage of them.
Yeah, but just something about it, dude, makes me sad. Like seeing the
trapped
elephants
animals.
in there. You know how elephants are some of the most intelligent mammals or whatever? They're just facing the wall, not moving.
I think they have really wide ranges too.
But that doesn't look right.
Yeah.
They're not looking at the humans on purpose, it seems like. They're like shunning us almost. There's this huge big exhibit for the elephants. Come get close to me. I want to see you. He doesn't give a shit.
No.
He's like, I don't want to look at you guys anymore. I want to go out and run. Find some fresh water.
That is really sad when you put
Isn't
it that way.
Isn't it sad? With their little babies too? Dude, all their babies know is captivity. There's actually 2 baby elephants there out of the 3 in the United States. So that was pretty cool.
Out of the 3 baby elephants?
There's only 3 baby elephants in the whole United States.
Wow.
There's 2 of them there.
I mean, kind of to what you're speaking on, though, that's kind of a good thing, right? There's only 3 of them. There's
Yeah.
not that many in
Yeah, I guess that's
captivity.
true.
It's just three baby elephants making a sacrifice for the greater
It's just
good.
3. But it's just, yeah, dude. I feel like they need to be out in the wild hunting and stuff. Oh, we saw the lions, and they're just all sleeping. All the animals are just sleeping all day. Do you think they do that in the wild?
Yeah.
Really?
Think a lot of animals, like, if you're a lion, like, you go
I guess, yeah,
walk
maybe
your
I'm just-
territory and then go take a nap.
Maybe I'm just tripping. You
I
go
mean,
find some food.
You have a point as far as, like, overall, it's probably not that cool to be in captivity
Yeah.
compared to being in the wild.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
I don't feel as bad for the fish, though.
they're just not as smart.
Those are like different creatures, right? I feel like we can relate to land animals a lot more because we share the same environment with them. But fish, we're just, who cares?
Yeah,
Put them in
but
the
still,
tank.
Like orcas,
Yeah, that's different, yeah.
like, in captivity, they don't do well.
Oh, I don't like that either. Orcas in
I think
captivity.
they're getting rid of all that jazz.
They're just too smart.
Sell that SeaWorld stock.
It's almost like a different form of slavery when you think about it,
Similar?
right? Captivity. They say they're some of the smartest animals on
Yeah.
Earth.
Orcas are wild too. I love watching videos.
You know, orcas have accents.
I did not know that.
So if they're in the North Pole or something, they'll have a a Norwegian accent or whatever. I don't know.
Down around
Yeah.
South Africa, they sound like knockoff.
They're a little
British
more chill,
people.
yeah. A little more laid back, but seriously,
That's cool.
right? And they speak with, what's it called? It's not. Is it sonar? Like they do
It's
some
something
sort
like
of.
that, yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, pretty smart animals.
Yeah. But we went to Nebraska. We did some golfing up there.
How's the golf game?
It was pretty nice. It wasn't like the best course. It was pretty cheap. I think it was like $20. So it was only 9 holes, but it was pretty cool to. I like playing golf courses in different environments because I feel like you get a sense of the actual environment there. Because I feel like that's what golf courses kind of reflect, right? Big open fields.
Yeah.
So it was cool though. Freaking landed one pretty close, like 15 feet away from the pin from the tee.
What'd you shoot?
Lauren and I did a best ball and we shot. I think it was like 38 or something. Yeah.
You get the golf game pretty dialed in.
No, my putting is terrible.
Really?
Yeah. I suck at putting. I just can't figure it out. I've tried everything. I've tried to practice.
You ever try to anchor?
Huh?
Like the anchor putting?
No.
You put it on your chest?
No, but my biggest problem is just I can't figure out the speed. I'll either jam it right past or put it way too short.
Happens.
Yeah.
It's a hard game.
But yeah, dude, just went to Nebraska and we got back, and I think that's probably why we had the hiatus on the podcast, right? I went to Nebraska.
Yeah, you said you've been working a lot. I've been moving a lot.
Yeah, that is true. I guess we've just been busy, right?
Just busy guys doing stuff.
Just busy guys, you guys.
We apologize.
Yeah, but no, I think we're doing pretty good because I think we got about 400 views on that podcast with Jordan. So that's pretty good. You know,
It's
it's
not bad.
double 400,
800.
1,000.
Yeah.
Basically.
It is close. It's very
Yeah.
close to 1,000.
So we're almost at 1,000 views.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. I feel like I had something else I want to talk about.
I got all kinds. Oh, I ran
Yeah.
into Dylan Hetrick yesterday.
Yeah, he's back here.
I hadn't seen him in a while. He's got a kid.
He's got a
I
kid.
had no idea.
Yeah.
This guy just making kids.
He's got that,
The kid's got big old hands on him.
he's got that potent.
Yeah. Confirmed sex haver.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, the kid, he's good. He's a good kid.
Yeah.
I know
cool.
Dylan's probably going to be listening to this.
Yeah. What's up, Dylan?
Yeah. Shouts out.
Yeah. Have him on one day.
He wants to come on.
I want to have him on.
All right.
Good time.
Kobee wants to have you on. So we'll get you on one of these days.
I got a story. I don't know if I can tell. I can tell it.
You can tell it.
I accidentally did drugs.
Huh?
Why?
Why?
When Derek was rapping,
Yeah.
we went and I don't even LA maybe went and saw a show, and
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
basically we were like, Dylan and I weren't gonna smoke, but we're in this room where every other person has a blunt lit.
It's basically a huge hot box.
Yes, and so we're like, yeah, drug free. This is cool. Not doing drugs. We walk out of there, and my dad's telling us a story about a sandwich, and we're just cracking up. And he's like, "You guys are high." And I was like, "We didn't smoke," and we're like, "Wait, no, that whole room, we are high."
That's so funny. You can't avoid it.
No.
We're going to a reggae concert like next month, and I told Lauren, I was like, "Listen, honey, I know you're not gonna do anything because she's not like that. She gets drug tested and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I said you're gonna get high.
Yeah,
Like you're not gonna be able to avoid it. It's just gonna be in the air.
yeah.
Every dude and their mom is gonna have something lit. So you better be along for the ride because I ain't carrying you back home."
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, definitely a good place to get accidentally high.
Oh, for sure.
I didn't even think about it.
You could totally blame it on the concert. Say you get drug tested.
I might just,
Say you get drug tested. Oh, I went to this concert. Dang.
just run out on the drug test after that concert.
Oh yeah. What? No. But no, I'm looking forward to it. We're going to see Iration. Do you know what that is? Revolution.
That'll be cool.
Bad,
Where's it
huh?
at?
It's Las Vegas.
Oh, cool.
So it's all legal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And it's almost part of the culture too.
Dude,
So-
you're going to go to a reggae concert.
We're just taking in the experience, just living our lives.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for it. I love Revolution and Iration. She likes Iration. I recently got her hooked on the reggae music. It only took me like 2 or 3 years.
Just wore her down.
Because
with
you know how that
battle
is,
of
like when you're
attrition.
around someone so much, you're like, all right, finally I'll start.
Kinda
listening.
have to,
Yeah. All right, that's good. Fuck, But I recently started listening to Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen's good.
Dude, he's really good. He's kind of younger, right? He's probably a couple of years older than us. But I dig his whole vibe.
I've been on a little bit of a country kick, too.
Really?
I think I kind of backdoored my way into liking country.
How's that?
So I didn't like country because what I heard was like
Yes.
radio, like just pop country hits, and like
Yeah.
it didn't really do it for me. I didn't know there was like a whole world of really, really good country music
Yeah.
that I don't even know how to describe the difference, but it's like it's almost more raw sounding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I've always been a big Johnny Cash fan, but never really listened to.
But that's not country, is it?
It's like
It's like American, like
it's kind of
folk,
country,
right?
kind of folk, kind of some like rock and roll a little bit. Like I don't know, he's got kind of a different sound altogether. But then I was also listening to like Waylon Jennings and like Willie Nelson and like guys that were around at that time. And then because I love Spotify, dude.
oh
The like suggested playlists and stuff.
oh yeah.
They fucking nail it every time.
You think so?
I love them. I can't get enough. Like I
Yeah.
love when I get like a new made for Kobee.
Made for you.
Yeah, on Spotify.
That is nice because it's already pre-selected.
Yeah,
So you like
just go
it.
through it like some of the songs you like and then some new stuff. They fucking nail it. Shout
Dude,
out
you
to
know
Spotify.
who else does that good is YouTube.
Really?
Dude, YouTube music is really good with their suggested playlist. I actually prefer their playlist over Spotify's.
I've never really listened to it.
Maybe
I'll have
try.
to
I
check
think
it out.
I think it's like $7 or something. Maybe it's free in the beginning, but they actually have really good random playlists.
Yeah,
I'll be
I love
listening
that.
sometimes. And dude, YouTube has a little bit bigger selection because it's YouTube. You could post whatever on there. So there's like some remixes and different versions that aren't available on Spotify. Really, I guess like underground type stuff. But
a little
yeah.
more like open on YouTube.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, I love Morgan Wallen. He's good.
Yeah. So back to that. So it started suggesting like newer country music that I'd never heard, and I'm like, this has just all been there,
Yeah.
and it's really good.
Don't you love that feeling when you feel like you're out of music and you find like this honey hole
A huge new category to listen to. Yeah, it's awesome.
and now you have new music to listen to?
Yeah.
Because you kind of start going crazy, or I do anyways, listening to the same music. I've listened to that new Machine Gun Kelly album probably like 70 times, and the 50th time I was like, all right, this is getting a little crazy.
Then YouTube or Spotify just hits you with a new playlist, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, and then you find something new and you love it.
Yeah.
But
I go back and forth on that though. Sometimes I love just listening to the same stuff. I think probably everyone does. Like,
you know why? It's I read it's like calming or something, or it gives you anti-anxiety because you can predict what's coming.
huh? That's cool.
You already know it's gonna happen,
That makes sense.
right?
Kind of gives you like for me too, like takes you back a little bit.
Yeah.
Like you hear a certain song. Music's the best at that. You hear a song, reminds you of like where you were. Like there's certain songs, I can't even think of one off the top of my head, just instantly take me back to going to Taco Bell every day in high school.
Huh. Like Falling in Reverse or something? That's what I think of because Lauren used to listen to a lot of Falling in Reverse in her truck, and she'd have that sub. So she'd just be blasting it. I remember that. Going to Taco Bell.
Taco Bell that was a spot.
Oh, yeah.
When that closed down, took a piece of me with it.
Yeah, I wonder what Darrell's doing.
Who's Darrell?
The manager. Remember?
Mm-mm.
You know.
I didn't know.
African-American guy.
I don't know. I wonder what he is doing though.
He used to give us the free food. You're being completely disrespectful. Say you know him.
Oh yeah,
He's listening.
Daryl.
Yeah.
It's Daryl. That's an inside joke.
Oh, okay. No, you saw what I was
There's
doing
like 2 or 3 people that'll think that's really funny.
there. That is pretty funny, I think. Hey,
What's up, dog? Oh, that's my toe.
Bella making a cameo on camera 2.
Dog, say what's up on camera. Or not. Got the back.
Oh my god.
I know a guy. I don't know if I can say because I don't know if it was legal. When they tore that down, he worked on the tear down of Taco Bell. Yeah. He has one of the old Taco Bell paintings from that place.
That seems legal.
Yeah, they were gonna throw it in the trash, so it's probably not illegal.
I don't know what they're doing there now is legal.
What are they doing there
No,
now?
I'm sure it's all legal. They're growing pot there.
Damn.
Yeah, they have a huge facility. You've never
Honestly,
seen it?
I'd rather it was a Taco Bell.
Yeah, but this place probably makes a lot more money
Probably.
than some quesadillas and burritos, bean burritos.
We back to the is a quesadilla sandwich argument?
You know,
It definitely is.
a
We don't have to have
quesadilla
that.
is basically a Mexican grilled cheese.
Yes.
Because tortillas are the Mexican bread.
Bread is also the Mexican bread, but tortillas are also Mexican bread.
How so? How is bread the Mexican bread?
Because they have bread.
What do Mexicans use bread for?
Sandwiches.
Like tortas?
Yeah, that's mean.
But that's a
sandwich.
different kind of bread.
It's a little bit different.
It's like
Definitely a sandwich, though.
that. It's a torta.
Torta.
It is.
Yeah.
Quesadilla is a sandwich.
Yeah. Settled.
Dude, I've had my fair share of quesadillas
Yeah.
in college. You know,
ever go
times
cheese
are rough.
on the outside?
I have not, because I can never figure out how to not make the cheese stick. But don't you just use a ton of butter?
Oh yeah. Super
Really?
unhealthy.
Oh, that's all I used to use for olive oil was butter in college.
You go cheese on the inside and the outside. You get that crispy cheese on the outside. It's kind of Taco Bell has a burrito like that right now.
Huh. What are you doing?
It's spectacular.
So how's the job going in Vegas?
Good. We're just training right now, getting all dialed in.
Yeah. Is it still the same position?
It's different than what I was doing. It's drawing maps.
Wow.
Basically through CAD,
Wow.
laying out design. Like we have power here, we got to get it to a business.
Sounds like
here.
the big bucks.
I can't comment on these.
Yeah.
It's
But
okay.
CAD, that's
It's good.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I used to want to use that program because I used to want to be an architect. So I think I would have had to use that, right?
It's
I
pretty
probably used like systems similar in college. But yeah, it's pretty fun. It's like creative, right?
Yeah,
You know, you can draw whatever you want or
the training's kind of boring.
oh, I'm sure.
Just sitting in a classroom,
Sure.
but
It's
it's pretty
just-
cool.
Just another tool at the end of the day. You just gotta learn how to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been slacking on the podcast, really. Maybe it's kind of my fault because you don't really live here.
I know.
But I don't know. I
Seriously,
think
man, step your game up. I know I'm here every week.
it's just tough, dude, to manage like two different social medias, honestly.
Yeah.
Because you got to be active on the Day Night Media one, and then you got to be active on the Into the Essence one. So I think sometimes I get like maybe caught up in that because I'm on my phone a lot, dude. You want to know how many hours on my phone yesterday?
How many?
6 hours.
It's a lot of hours.
It's a lot of hours. And for the space that I'm in, Like I wouldn't say I'm in the social media space. I just use social media as a tool. But it's really exhausting.
That is hard too to like for example, when I was in college, like reading all the time for history, to want to read after, like for my own time, it's like you don't want to go do the thing, even if it's something you enjoy. It's hard to do it when you've done it all day for
Yeah,
work.
I almost want to hire like a social media manager, honestly. But I just don't know if I could even afford it, or how much they cost, or if their product would be as good as my product. So there's a lot of dilemmas there for sure.
That's hard too, like passing something off.
Oh, because I would totally be the kind that, you need to. I'd be talking about like spaces and stuff, dude. Like, get rid of this hashtag, or you need to put this emoji here, whatnot.
Just micromanaging it.
Oh, I would for sure, but it'd probably take a lot of stress off my plate, not having to. I mean, I would still go on social media, but not having to manage it. All my posts just go up.
I would manage the Into the Essence social media for us, but I social media just
Yeah.
I have 4 posts on Instagram.
No, I don't put that on you. I understand.
I can't handle it.
Yeah, I think I should do it.
I think you're the guy.
Even if I do
job.
get to it once a week, But yeah, you just gotta stay consistent with it. That's the toughest thing, is just consistency with everything. Because it's so hard to put it in and day out. So many hours in a day.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah. But I'm on the road to 160. Did you hear?
How's that going?
Weighed in at 150 last night.
Nice.
Dude, I got to like 137 at my lowest. That's 13 pounds. That's a lot of meat.
Yeah.
Right?
A lot of meat.
It's like,
Name of your sex tape.
how much does the average steak weigh? Pound? Probably
less than a pound. 12 to 16 ounces a pound. So I think you can get like a 12 or a 16 ounce steak most places.
How many ounces is a pound?
16.
I got like 12 steaks on me. But you got to figure it's all water, right?
Not all of it. I mean, I don't know how that.
I think a lot of it's water. Just putting in more fuel in your system for water to grab onto.
I don't know how any of that works really.
Yeah, but I can gain weight easy. Like, I just got to do 2 days into working out because I'm so skinny. I can just see it instantly because I just drink a ton of water. But it's pretty easy. I just got to work out and eat a bunch of food.
You ever been up to 160?
I think the highest I've ever been was like 157, and I was pretty swollen.
Why don't you just get real fat? Just start eating everything.
I do eat everything, honestly. Like, I've been thinking about it. My diet's probably not as good as it once was. I mean, I feel like I limit all the bad foods I eat, though.
Don't limit them. Get like a nasty drinking habit and just gain a bunch of weight.
Yeah. Start smoking cigarettes.
You should.
Good for you.
More
That's
or less.
what doctors were saying like 50 years ago, remember?
Yeah.
Smoke cigarettes.
Solve all your problems. I'm really impressed by people that just like don't die. Like people that have smoked cigarettes for like 70 years. I'm like, you did it. Like
Yeah, you did it.
you beat, like you won.
Against all odds.
Like who's the guy from the Rolling Stones that's still alive? I don't know if all of them but
what's his name?
the guy he was in the newest Pirates of the Caribbean. He looks
Who's the Rolling Stones guy?
rough.
Maybe I'm not thinking of the right guy. Jamie, could you...
Yeah, I gotta Google this.
You know how much better this podcast would be if we had...
I thought Lauren was gonna do it. What's she doing?
Oh, that's right. We talked about that. But if we
oh, dude,
had someone who had access to the internet, because that's huge, you could just pull that up. We could talk about something we don't know at all and just pull it up.
I don't have to be on my phone right now.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
It's all right. I'll fill in for the viewers at home.
Keith Richards,
Dude.
Mick Jagger too. Like any guy who's just played rock and roll through the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Mick Jagger. That's his name.
Guys just partying their asses off, and somehow they're 80 years old.
What is it? Do you think they just
Some
got
people
the...
just don't die.
Yeah, some people just don't die. Okay, how old are you right now?
25.
Okay, let's go back to what's 100 years ago? 1920. Okay.
That'd be sick.
how aged is the average 25-year-old in 1920 compared to a 25-year-old in 2020?
What do you mean?
In terms of age, like body, physical, wear and mental wear. And
Probably better.
like how many years extra? You get what I'm trying to say? Like how many years back are we compared to someone who's 20? Say you're 25 right now. How many years do you have on a guy who was 25 in 1920? You see what I'm saying?
They're probably healthier at 25. Like we'll probably, I guess,
You think
statistically live longer. I think just because medical intervention, you can just be stopped from dying a little better now.
Yeah.
But as far as health, at 25, we're probably significantly fatter now.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, not a fat guy.
Just normal.
Let's say like an optimal human being. Someone who takes care of themselves now and then someone who took care of themselves back then. You think it's about the same?
Probably in terms of that, like just if you're like a little bit healthy, probably better now just because you're probably a smoker in the 20s, I'd imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Disease.
I don't think, dude, I guess they were just coming off like the Spanish flu. So if you made it through, you're probably fine.
But even little stuff like pulling a tooth or, all that stuff sucked a lot more, didn't it?
Yeah.
Surgery, cutting an arm off or...
Dude, maybe we already talked about this, but have you ever heard of it's called like a rotational plasty? It's for people who have like an example is like bone cancer in their leg. They can like cut out part of the leg and attach the lower leg back on, but they'll put it on backwards so that your ankle is now functioning as your knee.
Wait, what? They'll get rid of your shin?
Basically, they can get rid of a portion of your leg through here and put your leg back on backwards so that you still have like knee mobility.
Do you still have feet?
You still have a foot, but it's up here now. And then it goes into it's pretty fucking awesome.
So
It goes into a prosthetic, so you can still use your ankle and function the prosthetic.
Wow.
It's pretty cool. It's weird. If I ever got it, I'd tell them to get rid of my toes.
For sure.
Because they leave the toes on. And to me, that just seemed like that would creep me out a little bit. If my toes were up here and backwards, I'd be like, just cut the toes off.
Dude, what kind of sports would you be good at, though, if you...
I have a theory, and I have my legs, so I don't know that this is true.
Yeah.
Maybe this is offensive, but
It might be.
think not having legs would be okay in the year 2022, especially going forward. Like you have different attachments. You have the cool runner's legs.
Huh.
You know what I'm talking about? Those like spring things that
Yeah.
the freaking Australian guy shot his wife with. He didn't shoot his wife with the legs. He just had them and also shot his wife.
Maybe that's where we're going. Maybe human
Could you
civilization...
imagine bionic legs?
Think about it. We get to a point where we're just torso and head. No arms either.
See, the hard thing about that, though, is the hands are going to be hard to replace.
True.
With your feet, you really just need, like, springs.
But what if we had elastic arms?
That'd be cool. Dude, I'm all for bionic body parts.
If they can cut off all your limbs and put some gadgets on you, I'm sure we'll have hands that are working, right?
Think about this.
With Neuralink, too?
Think about this for pilots, because pilots can only, like, get so many G's because the blood rushes to your extremities, right?
Yeah.
So if you didn't have legs, you could probably take on, like, 2 or 3 more G's.
Oh, yeah.
Because the blood's not going all the way. This is groundbreaking stuff.
I kind of like where you're headed. Think about it. Just torso. Okay, we can get rid of the arms.
We have a disagreement here.
Have you seen, what movie is it? Is it, God dang it. The Fish in the Bowl, big head. It's the evil villain with the big head.
Megamind?
Megamind. Isn't that what the fish kind of has like a big suit like that?
I don't remember.
I think that's where we're going. Like on Avatar, how the humans sit on top of the big robots and they just control them. And he uses, you remember?
But it's not full human?
Yeah, there's a scene in it where he's like shooting a gun with this.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
That's sick.
Give me bionic legs is what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I'm in. My knees hurt. Like when I straighten my leg out right now, my knee's going to hurt.
Yeah.
Get rid of that.
Dude, but that's totally where we're going, though. We're totally going to like some Avatar, Matrix type
That'd be
world.
cool.
We
Go to a
are.
different
Have you listened to Mark Zuckerberg on Facebook
That was
or
Mark
not on Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
Dude, that stuff's crazy.
I honestly think Mark Zuckerberg's kind of a cool guy.
I thought he was a cool guy too.
He gets like villainized almost, but
He owns Facebook.
He seemed cool.
But he made a lot of sense in what he was saying. He said he was explaining about the people maybe not him, but the third party who they censored, like fact checkers and stuff like that. He basically said, do my best job. What would you do? Like, what do you want me to do?
My job's hard.
Like the FBI is coming to me. I got no choice, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you want from me?
It's a good point.
He said the FBI would come to him.
I'm a Mark Zuckerberg fan.
I like Mark Zuckerberg.
He's cool.
He basically created modern day social media, right?
Basically.
He's the godfather.
I think, what about like MySpace? Did they kind of inspire him?
No.
It didn't last. But
Yeah, no, they did, yeah.
Like,
But
wasn't that around before Facebook? Or
But
maybe
he revolutionized it.
He did.
Made it easier for the everyday user. MySpace, didn't you have to like use the code and stuff?
I've never used MySpace. I never had
But
it.
he basically said he wants to get it to where you put on these glasses and there's just augmented reality. So it's basically like holograms and whatnot. Bella.
He basically invented Tony Stark.
Yes,
Or
it's
is
gonna be
trying to
just like
invent-
that.
Yeah.
But without the iron suit or whatnot.
Or with it.
With it, I'm sure one day, I'm sure they already have some sort of bionic. Dude, you don't think the military has an Iron Man suit going
I
on?
don't know if that'd be cool though.
I guarantee you they do. Right? Why would you not
At
want to
least
work?
dabble in it. Try
Why would
it.
you not want to spend billions of dollars? Hey guys, we got $1 billion here. Just create a goddamn bionic suit.
That'd be sick.
This is your job.
Why are we just openly doing this stuff?
Right.
Like that's where everything should be headed. Just people trying to invent cool shit.
I think they are. I think it's just classified.
That's a good point.
You can't let everyone know what you're working on or else someone's going to try to do it. Right?
That's a good point.
You build something worth taking, they're going to try to take it from you.
That's a good point.
Or that's not the quote.
Everybody stealing our podcast idea.
Yeah, you build something worth having, someone's going to try to take it. Yellowstone.
Never seen it, but it's a good quote.
Oh, dude, you got to watch it. You haven't seen Yellowstone?
What's it on? Is it on
I
Amazon?
think it's on Netflix.
Oh, it's on Netflix. Okay.
Oh, dude, it's a great series. You got to watch it. You'd probably like it because it's about like Montana and, like cowboys and Indians almost. It's badass, dude.
I'll check it out.
It's, yeah.
Did you watch The Terminal List?
I have not.
Have we already talked about this?
I think we did over the phone.
I ended my Amazon boycott temporarily to watch The Terminal List.
Wow.
And it was worth it.
Really?
Yeah, it was good.
I'm fully in. No, I got a Prime subscription now.
I order shit every day. Jeff Bezos is my hero.
Yeah.
No, I had to turn I turned my boycott back on afterward.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I understand the boycott, but doesn't it make your life a lot easier if you have an Amazon in your life?
How? I don't like order. I guess I could order some hooks for my
How many
shower
jobs is Amazon supplying? Probably a lot.
A lot.
Is he really that bad?
I don't know. I just started boycotting, so I kind of had to stick with what I was doing.
Lauren and I were talking about this before we were walking into Safeway. You know, on Safeway they have the self-checkouts. Probably about 6 of them, right? Mm-hmm. And they have a clerk running the whole section. So what? They probably have 4 employees that work in that section, right? Just designated employees that change shifts. Is that section really getting rid of jobs or is it creating jobs?
I think that's kind of the argument again, or for like
I'm for it.
mechanization. Like the economic argument is that while you get rid of jobs, you also introduce a little bit different, more technical jobs.
But you also introduce more technology.
Yeah.
But you got to hire people for that.
Yeah.
You got to pay someone
I
to
don't
work
think
on
it's
them.
like maybe I'm using this wrong, but I don't think it's like a zero-sum thing.
Yeah.
Like I think it kind of balances out, or should, because now you need a job on the back end. I think that's what's it called? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Is that the name of the movie? The one with Johnny Depp. That's a Willy Wonka thing. Isn't his dad like he was like
It's a toothpaste guy.
But then he ended up being like a toothpaste machine fixer.
Really? I thought the machines put him out of business.
They put him out, but then I think on the back
That
end,
is right.
Yeah. It's like a full circle thing. It's like, oh, I took my job, but now I have this other job.
Full circle.
And I definitely could be talking out my ass in this.
No, I think
isn't
you're right.
how it works.
I think I remember it.
It definitely happened in the movie. I don't know how it all works in real life. Economics is hard.
So you could, with that checkout space, you could probably fit 2 regular checkouts, right? So that's 2 jobs right there because they're not paying baggers. I got to bag my stuff every time we go to Safeway or Smith's. That pisses me off.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
Huh?
I don't mind bagging my stuff.
Hey, I'm going to the grocery store, spending $300 on groceries. Can you just put my stuff in the bag? Come on, man. Right?
God, you have a point.
It is a grocery store. I mean, what happened to that? When we were kids, there would always be a bagger. Your mom wouldn't have to be there, sweating to put the food in the bag while this jack-off clerk is just throwing stuff down the, sometimes they're just...
I think I'd have better experiences at the grocery store. I think you're having bad experiences.
You're going to the wrong store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. Speaking of groceries, I hate Walmart.
Walmart sucks.
Walmart's just the worst place. Walmart reminds me of Idiocracy.
Walmart is a complete monopoly.
I hate it. They just sell like random shit. They're basically turned into a dollar store.
I support Walmart less than I support Amazon.
That's a good point. I should boycott Walmart instead.
You should. Because they just compete on price, and that puts everyone out of business under them.
I did go to the Waltons, have like an art museum in Arkansas. And I went there. It's pretty cool. I mean, to say something positive about Walmart, it's a cool art museum.
Walmart is an art museum?
Yeah. Yeah, they sell you Oreos at a discount price.
Wait, so you're saying is it just sponsored or?
No, it's like the Waltons are super rich, so they're like, let's open an art gallery.
Waltons. The Walton Mart. But then it's hard to hate on companies like that because they all did start as a family business,
Yeah,
right?
what are you supposed to do? Not optimize business?
It's tough.
2 sides.
There's 2 sides. So what are you saying? You don't want a little small family to go to the moon? Right?
I would love small families on the moon.
Yeah.
That'd be sick, too.
They say the moon is where the aliens are hiding.
On the backside?
Yep.
You know the same side of the moon always faces us?
Yep. A little fishy.
Pretty cool.
Little fishy.
Learned that watching Transformers.
Little fishy. You're telling me it spins at the same exact rate?
Does it even spin?
Good point.
Oh, we're going to have a scientist.
I think it does. It has to spin. Are we?
We're not scientists. Well, we kind of are.
I mean,
we use the scientific process.
I'd say I'm a scientist. I went to a year and a half of engineering school.
Scientist.
STEM program.
I studied psychology.
Yeah, so did I.
Science. Do you know any scientists though, like real life scientists?
Scientists. I might.
We gotta have a scientist on. Let's have a guest on the next one.
I know a guy who grows some weed.
That's a science?
Yeah.
Seriously though, next time let's have a guest. Mix things up a little bit.
Yeah, we gotta buy a new deck before we can have a guest.
Damn, we do.
Yeah, and a new microphone.
We do.
And I just spent $1,000 on a drone.
Damn, I'll buy one.
You bought the last 2. We'll figure it out. But yeah, we gotta have a guest. I think that would really
mix it up.
It would mix it up. We gotta get some famous on.
Dude, I'm telling you, John Hinckley's our guy.
I'm not very interested, honestly. Why don't we
He shot a president. That's worth something.
Dude, I could get someone on, maybe. Maybe not. I'm not gonna name drop anything. But you know Ricky Brayback?
No.
You don't know who Ricky Brayback is? He won the Dakar Rally.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I'll keep it on the hush. But they live around here now.
You just said it on a podcast.
There's like 40 people listening to this.
There's fucking thousands.
Yeah.
There's almost.
It'll be all right,
you know
I
what's
think.
2 times 1,000?
It's basically just our families and our friends and stuff,
2,000
right?
people.
Huh?
Listen to this podcast, basically.
You didn't tell me that.
But dude,
You're our numbers guy.
That would be cool.
Yeah, but he's cool. I haven't spoken to him.
We need to get a little bit bigger because we know people that know people. So if we get a little bit of legitimacy, we can get cool people.
What about Dane Perry?
Let's get him on.
I don't know if I want him in my house. Yeah.
Maybe not.
You know what,
maybe
guys?
not.
Just drop it in the comments. You know, who you want us to see, drop it in the comments.
You know what I am actually really interested in? The guy on Facebook, I don't even know who he is. He said something about the workouts that are with like, I can't even remember what he said. Like those sticks.
Remington. Oh, yeah, we're going to have him on.
What did he say?
Remington Kaler.
What was he talking about?
It's called a mace.
Yeah, mace workouts. I want to talk to that guy really bad.
Dude, he's a smart guy.
That's really interesting.
Do you know him?
I don't know him.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm like,
Dude, you guys are going to get along great.
I'm pumped. I want to hear that guy.
He reads a lot of books. He's an historian. That's where he picked that up from, I think. He reads a lot of books. He's smart. So I think those kinds of workouts are what they used to do. It's like what warriors used to do, right? We didn't have dumbbells and lap machines and stuff. No, you were lifting around heavy shit.
Yeah, I want to hear what like.
I guess it's really good for your body
That's cool.
because it's full body. Same thing. It's almost like the same thing with the kettlebell concept, right? But this is just a club.
Yeah, when we get him, let's get a hold of that guy.
Yeah, no, I think he wants to come on. So next time he's down, if he's listening
not
to this,
from around here?
no, he's from around here. He grew up. I think he grew up around here.
Like live currently.
I think he lives down by the beach right now,
Oh, he's like a cool guy.
like on Huntington or something like that.
Oh, I think he meant like the river.
No.
But still cool either way.
Yeah, I think he's down. So Remington, if you're listening to this, just send us a comment on this. Let us know.
Honestly, if you're not listening to this, I take it all back.
Yeah.
So this is the only way. Nobody tell Remington, cool name.
Yeah. You guys are gonna get along.
Only way I want you on is if you heard it directly from listening to this podcast. If he's not a listener,
Actually, I'm
we're
excited
gonna have
to
this guy on.
I'm excited to have him on because he knows a lot of stuff about history and just like books.
He
and
sounds like a cool guy.
yeah. Honestly, might be looking at a new host. No,
Who's getting replaced?
no, I know. Just joshing you.
Damn. I just got kicked off
No,
the
I'm just
podcast.
joshing
Remington, I don't want you on this
No.
podcast. I took a full turn. I don't like you.
When Remington's here, I like talk to him a lot more than you. I shake his hand after.
Kobee.
Thanks, man.
Kobee, go get us some coffee.
Kobee, can you get us a couple waters? I'm
I
on
come
camera
in-
too.
I come in, you guys are already talking. I'm like,
Yeah. Oh, hey, showed up a little early. You want to hop on?
damn, that's a bummer.
Yeah, well, you're going to have him on. What else are we going to have on? Drew Phillips said he wanted to come on.
Come on. I was supposed to go golfing with him today.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that who you just talked to?
I talked to Aiden, but Drew was also going to go. And
I'm actually supposed to do a video with Drew. You know how he has that car?
yeah.
Do you see that reel he posted?
No.
It's pretty badass.
He's a car guy.
Yeah, I guess he like drag races them.
Yeah.
And that would be cool
Yeah.
to like fly him behind him with a drone.
That would be cool.
Hell yeah, it would.
That'd be really cool.
All the smoke and stuff. Hell yeah.
What are we at?
9:43. How long have we been doing this? Has it been like over an hour?
I have no idea. If
It's been an hour and 4 minutes.
This is our smoothest one yet.
Yeah, oh yeah, we're still recording too. An hour and 4 minutes.
Damn.
Wow.
Look at
I
us.
mean, we can keep going until Lauren. I kind of want to wait till Lauren gets home. That way, she has to get on camera
Let's do it.
and
Let's keep
has
it
to
rolling.
say something. You know,
What else you got? I'm getting a haircut today.
I just got a haircut.
I'm due. Hair's long.
Who's your haircut guy?
I can't. I told you I don't.
Okay, well,
Bailey.
oh, okay.
You ever get your hair washed when you get a haircut?
No,
Oh, I love it.
I used to.
It's one of my favorite things.
I go to Always Fresh Barber.
They don't wash your hair?
No, but most barbers don't really wash their hair.
You ever get a shave with a straight razor?
No, I don't grow that much hair.
Still, just try it out. I never have either, but
I used to when I went when George used to cut my hair. You know George?
nope.
Probably heard about him. But he used to like give me a complete straight razor all the way around, like line me up. Yeah, but it feels nice.
I think like sitting in a chair, get your face shaved with a straight razor, one of the coolest things.
It is. It's like such a gentleman thing to do,
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah, you're going later in that night, you're drinking an old fashioned.
Oh, dude.
You're smoking a cigar. You're going to like a piano bar where it's real like dimly lit. Some guy just playing the piano a little bit.
Yeah.
Doing like a kind of maybe a shady business deal.
He like looks at you and like winks at you a little bit.
Because he knows like you're a cool guy. He
Yeah.
knows you just got to shave.
He looks at you with that smile, like little twinkle, ding.
Yeah. That's the height of luxury right there.
When I lived in Phoenix, I tried out a bunch of different barbers because you have to, right? You got to find a good one. But a lot of the barbershops down there are like hole in the wall barbershops. You go in and it's in this tiny, like really tight, shop, and they got all these antiques and just old school barber stuff. That was pretty cool.
That is cool.
But then when the haircut's like so, you're like, that wasn't that cool.
To be honest with you, I don't think I've ever had a barber cut my hair.
Dude. Yeah, but look, what kind of look are you going for?
I'm just a normal guy.
See, if you're, you don't get like the fade or anything. So
I should. I think it'd be cooler.
I think
Lauren cut my hair one time.
Dude, I think you should. Lauren did?
We were in class.
Lauren did.
I have a weird hairline in the back. Yeah. Like I have like a cowlick or something like right on the back, and it gets uneven, and so I got a haircut, and the back was kind of fucked up, and she sat behind me in class, and in high school, and she's like, "Hey, can I cut your hair? It's bothering me." I was like, "Yeah, fuck, trim it up."
Yeah.
So she just gave me a little trim in the back in class.
Dude, you got to try it out. I think you'd look stylish with a nice skin fade, a little comb over. Dude, or you could just go with the slick back because your hair looks like you could slick it back right now.
I do the slick back a little bit.
Dude, you know what you could do is just leave it all on top and let it hang down on the sides and fade out on the sides. But it's going to cost you.
Today, how much did a haircut go for?
$45.
Damn, that's why I avoid these things.
Upper echelon.
I'm cheap.
I'm not cheap when it comes to a haircut. I'll spend it because I want to get a haircut. Last me a month.
I got my appointment today. I think next one. Who's the guy? Who do I need to go to?
His name's Austin Fuller. Always Fresh Barbershop. Shout out.
Sponsor us. We just gave you a shout out.
Yep.
And now it sounds like I'm giving you business.
Free haircut.
Maybe I get a free haircut?
Hey, I want a free haircut.
Free haircuts for the podcast. We're giving you good publicity right now.
That is true.
To 2,000
thousands of
people.
listeners. Yeah.
Multiple thousands of listeners.
Yeah.
Now we're going to come to you.
Yeah.
What is it?
Austin Fuller?
Austin Fuller. Now we're back to doing the thing where we just do ads.
God damn it. Told you we got to stop doing this.
Ow, my knee hurts.
We start promoting another podcast on accident.
I got this really, really low-key podcast. You got to check out Joe Rogan Experience.
Yeah, no, I kind of haven't been listening to that. But I love Theo Vaughn, dude. I know we've talked about this before, but something about Theo Vaughn, he just makes me crack up.
He's a different kind of human.
He's just so funny.
He is.
Have you ever listened to him and Riley Mao?
Mm-mm.
Oh, dude. Riley Mao was like basically Theo's Jamie, his producer. And he's just like like really quiet Asian kid, and he doesn't really talk at all. So Theo just knows how to make it so awkward.
I love like making people uncomfortable.
Yeah, he's like, Riley Mao, you ever disappoint a woman in your lifetime? He's like, oh yeah. It's like, all right. That's that.
Oh, speaking of these things, kind of different. UFC 278.
Oh God, that dude.
You didn't watch it live?
No, I did.
I thought you didn't.
Usman?
Yeah.
I was right here, son.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Why didn't we watch it together?
I don't know what we're doing. I think I might have went out to dinner that night or something.
I watched it over at Ryan's house, and dude, we're watching the fight, and it kind of turns in 2, 3, 4 turns into classic Usman.
Classic Usman. Now you're kind of just pissed off. Like, why did I spend this
feet.
money?
Fuck you, Usman. Like, what are we doing here, man?
Kind of literally questioning like your whole UFC fan.
Perfect timing.
Oh yeah.
A minute and a half left. Aiden assumes that this fight's going to go this way.
Yeah. No
Gets
way.
up and goes to the bathroom. No way. Couldn't have been better timing. Like, door closes. Perfect head kick. Everyone in the room goes nuts. There's a bunch of people there. Everyone's going crazy. Aiden comes out. He thought we were messing with him. And just because he, like, walked off, he thought we were going to mess with him. And he came out, and I was like, you just missed it.
Yeah.
It was so funny. It was awesome, though.
That's the worst feeling, though, right? Imagine if you're Aiden and you literally, say he had to go number 2. He just sits down on the toilet. As soon as he sits down, he hears, oh, it's like, God damn it. You know?
That was classic.
But no, that was crazy. I was watching it. I was the same way. I was watching it right here, falling asleep kind of. I think I actually did start to doze off.
Snoozer.
And then it started picking back up.
Classic Marcus Usman.
I hear Leon Edwards' coach yelling at him, come on, Leon, what are you doing? Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Because he was.
He looked all faded out during the fight, huh?
But it was awesome.
It was cool.
The whole storyline is like, oh, he's feeling bad for himself. He's done, Coach is yelling at him.
Has there ever been a bet like a minute left, losing the fight, like more impactful knockout in a title fight?
There
There's
might be.
been crazier, like spinning head kick, crazy
Yeah.
knockout, but that was just perfect
classic.
timing, classic. Yeah,
That's a classic knockout.
perfect technique. It was.
Because it almost, dude. Was I telling you this before? Oh, hey, Lauren.
Perfect. We were just talking about.
Well, yeah,
having
we
you
were
on.
just talking about you. We said we
Hey,
were gonna do it
actually,
to where
we
you
do
come
have
home.
a question for you.
No, come here. Come here. It's all right. Just come here, like right here.
Do you remember when you cut my hair in class? It happened.
Come on, we want to get you on the podcast. Sit
I'm
right.
not making it up. Because you sat behind me in history.
Well, they can't see it.
No, I don't remember.
Damn.
I cut your hair like
I
good?
had it like just kind of a fucked up hairline in the back.
No, still to this day. Oh no. I try to fix it for
It
you.
grows. It just grows in funny. So when I got a haircut, they didn't like. It looked weird. You're like, let me just trim it. So I was like, yeah, cool. Go ahead, get some scissors, cut my hair right now.
Yeah, my mom does hair. I know what I'm doing. I try to tell Destry all the time. Still.
You don't let her cut your hair though.
No.
No.
She tries to. She wants to bleach my hair.
Yeah, I know. I could do it.
Do it.
What do you think about the bleached hair?
We already talked about this. I said I was out on it, but then you were like, talked about a bunch of cool guys that have bleach hair, and I was like, kind of good point.
I'm honestly just scared to make the commitment.
All right.
All right, hey, we got her for like 30 seconds this time. Imagine what she'll do next time. She's our next guest. Right?
Yeah,
I think we could have her as a guest right here. Like,
that'll work.
yeah. But I want to bleach my hair. Like every time I talk about it, it sounds cool.
Do it.
I just can't do it.
Do it. You know what I want to do?
See how much cooler it'd be?
I want to get gray hair.
You can pull it off, I think.
Gray hair.
That would be sick. Dye your mustache gray too.
There's a
Maybe
guy I
just
work
leave
with.
it
He's got a black mustache, gray goatee, coolest guy. I
gray
know.
hair.
Gray hair.
You should, yeah, dude. You should dye your hair gray. You'd be one of those guys who could pull it off
I think so.
because you're like into history and stuff. You know, you feel like you're
I have a cardigan,
a very classical guy.
gray hair. I need gray hair.
I think you should do it.
I want my hair to go gray.
We were talking about Usman though, but dude, that was a crazy knockout. Fell down, hit the ground so hard. Was I telling you before the week of, like, hey, dude, I think Edwards is gonna win, or is that just myself?
I think you told me.
So I called it.
You did.
I called it.
You want to see that Masvidal title fight?
No, I can't stand Masvidal.
Me neither.
I never, dude. Honestly, I don't ever want to see him fight again.
I've had enough of him.
I think he disrespected the UFC and Colby Covington so much. I just don't think that's something you do when you're professional.
I think it's egregious that he even thinks he'd be in line for a title fight.
He has lost his last 3 fights.
Why would you be the next guy?
What has he done besides losing his last 3 fights? Knocked out Ben Askren?
All he's done is knocked out Ben Askren and punched guys outside of fights. That's the only reason he thinks he deserves a fight with Leon. He hit him
Why would he?
backstage.
Yeah, why would? If you're Leon, dude, I'm trying my hardest to not give you a title fight because you publicly disrespect me backstage. Like, it's illegal, right?
I'm not giving you a title fight.
Screw you, dude. I'm not even giving you any attention. You're done.
How about go get a win for once in your life?
That's what I think that's what he said. He's like, yeah, let Masvidal get a win, and then we'll talk about him.
Who's he going to fight? He's not going to beat anyone in the top 5.
I think Dana is on the same side we're on. I think he's basically saying, you know, fuck Masvidal.
Yeah.
He hasn't really been talking about him, or you know.
Usman deserves a rematch. I think that's kind of the bottom line.
Why would he deserve that? He's the reigning champion for the last, yeah.
Usman and then Chimaev, like, how would Masvidal even be close?
But here's where I differ from you. I look at it from the standpoint of like an overall story of the UFC. So the best thing for the UFC, I think, would be Edwards versus a Covington, right? Because think about it. Covington's never going to be able to fight Usman again for a title. Let's let Usman, he just had a crazy knockout. He needs a couple months off, you know? In the meantime, let's let Covington, number 2 contender, fight the champion and see how that goes down. And then you have number 3 with Usman and Covington if Covington wins. And if not, you have number 3 with Edwards and Usman, right?
I like it.
There's a lot of options.
I do like Covington more than Masvidal, but I'm kind of in the same
Masvidal's not going to get top 5.
mindset where, like, you have to beat somebody. Like, who's Covington beat?
He beat Gilbert Burns pretty bad, didn't he?
I don't think he's fought Gilbert Burns.
I think Covington... No? He's beaten, dude. He just pieced up Masvidal. All right,
He did.
but he's fought Usman and lost twice. But dude, he's arguably given Usman some of his toughest fights, right? I think that's kind of just why he's been taken up.
Yeah.
But you could say the same for Masvidal.
He did not give Usman his toughest
Yeah.
fight.
I like that storyline. You go with Covington versus Usman or Edwards, and then whoever wins that, have him fight Usman, and then you got Nate Diaz or Chimaev still waiting there. Probably not Nate Diaz.
Nate
He's
Diaz
done.
is going to get murdered.
Did you see the video he posted the other day?
Uh-uh.
You saw it. Came and tested him in his house, and he's hanging out with like two of his buddies, and they're just sitting there like hitting blunts, just smoking blunts. And then you saw that guy is like blocking his face, like because he's trying to take a drug test. He's like, dude, come on, get me on camera and everything.
That's kind of funny, though.
It was pretty funny. Nate Diaz is like, this guy won't get out of my house. But yeah,
What about Sexton and Tomac?
I haven't been able to watch him, man.
This is like the closest series of all time.
You know, that really bums me out because I haven't been able to watch him.
1 point. Watch next week.
1 point?
Yeah. Tomac's up 1 point going into the last week.
Paula?
Yeah.
Are you on?
Probably not.
Really?
I got to watch Brooklyn's Dog next weekend.
Paula's this coming weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't go either. Dang it.
What are you doing next weekend?
I got some jobs to do down at Havasu.
You got to watch it, though. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's on Saturday, but no, I have to watch it. It's the last round. So I guess I kind of just haven't been that into it. I think the whole streaming thing in the beginning of the season really turned me off.
Still a nightmare.
And I don't even know what to do now. Like, how do you watch it?
No idea.
You don't
go through like 4 different apps and see which one it's on.
Not doing it.
That you have to have subscribed to.
It's so confusing.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. Steal
Yeah,
it.
but I really don't know what's going on with this whole Supercross stuff either.
What do you mean?
I'm really confused. So, is there regular Supercross and then this new Supercross stuff going on?
So supposedly this new Supercross is going to be
The replacement.
in the off season. It's going to be in like November or something. They're not doing that long of a series, and then like the normal Supercross series is still like the one.
So it's like a crown series or a shorter series.
They're like trying to get something started, but they don't have the best riders. They have like some good guys. I think Roxon's going to race. Is he going to race the full series?
I have no idea. Probably. I don't. He's not a half guy,
But I don't know. They still don't like Roxon's not. He's really fast. But
Yeah, I mean he's like top 1% a little bit.
I don't know. It's kind of like Cole Seeley's racing it.
Like you want Chase Sexton race it?
No, I'm out on it.
No, I know, but like you want fast guys.
Yeah, like wherever the fastest guys are.
Is that what Cole Seeley's racing?
Yeah.
I mean that's a good opportunity. You know how much money he's probably making?
It's pretty cool, and like I think we talked about it before. It's cool that there's just new money going into the sport.
Yeah, but it is that Saudi money.
Bring it on.
I know, isn't it? It's pretty wild though.
Pay the man.
You think they just have so much money? They're like, let's get into sports. Let's have some fun.
Kind of. That's what I'd do if I just had. I'd be like, let's try this.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
And they like Supercross isn't big over there. They probably saw it and they're like, this is cool. Let's drop some money on this.
I think they're really into like the buggies and stuff over there too, though.
Are they?
Oh, dude, you haven't seen the videos? Because they have a lot of money over there. They'll just trick out like sand cars.
That's cool.
Because they have some dunes over there.
They have a little sand over there?
Oh, yeah. What?
No, they just got a lot of sand. I don't know where you're going.
I don't know where you're taking me either, dude. Are you trying to...
They have a lot of desert in the Middle East.
All right, that was a little... wasn't sure what you were trying to...
No, it was just literally a comment on the geography.
All right, I think we ended on that, dude. I got to go pee really bad.
All right, let's do it.
Ah.
Into the essence. What happened? We missed a little bit?
We did a full another 30 minutes because our camera went off. But yeah. All right. Episode 4 of Into the Essence. Make sure to go follow Day Night Media, Into the Essence on Instagram, Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube.
Subscribe.
Comment, like, share. Really, we like the comments, guys, because we get to see the feedback. Right?
I want negative comments.
Nah, no.
Not towards you. Give me some negative comments.
Yeah, we want them all. We want like jokes.
Yeah. Give me some negativity. I want to feel it.
We want next guests,
Yeah.
suggestions.
Yeah. Suggested next guests and negative comments.
Yep. All right. See you guys.
See ya.
Thanks for listening.
I might have just got my